It's lovely to be here tonight, and so to really just make my point, I am going to tell a story, so I'm glad that that's good that we can tell a story. And so I'd like you to meet Anna. This is Anna. She's a mum of two. She works part-time. She loves her family, and her life is very full. She's overweight, and she has been for most of her adult life, and she's frustrated by it. In fact, weight loss consumes her life, and she thinks about food all the time. She's been fad dieting since she was about a late teenager, and back then a really strict regime or a cleanse was enough to keep the weight down, but fast forward 20 years and she's heavier than she's ever been before. And with each new attempt and with each Monday she wakes up to, promising that she's going to stick to her diet today, by Friday it's all unraveling and her weight is actually increasing over time. Poor Anna. And so essentially what happens is she starts her diet on Monday, all is going well, and then finally finding by Friday that it's all unraveling and falling apart. Now she would tell you that she loves eating and that the reason that she can't lose weight is because she has no willpower. She is incorrect in her thinking, and it's actually got nothing to do with willpower because she's an amazing, wonderful, valuable, worthy human being. The problem is all in her approach. And so before we take a dive into finding out more about Anna, I want to talk a little bit about the science of weight loss. And so this is it in its simplicity. And the wonderful thing about science is that we can actually go, this plus this equals that, or if we do these kind of patterns, we end up with these kinds of results. However, it's not the science that's the problem when it comes to weight management, it's the application of the science. And so in order to achieve high diet quality, which is enough nutrients to keep your body healthy and functioning, within an energy deficit, so a little bit less energy coming in than going out, we actually need to develop skills, behaviours and routines. And you see, the diet industry has you all fooled into thinking that you can just wake up one morning and be a healthy eater. You know, like the girl on Instagram with her cascading blonde ponytail and her green smoothie? And she just woke up Monday morning and now she's a clean eater and she ditched sugar and she stopped drinking alcohol and she reconciled with her mother and she manifested a Lamborghini. To achieve high diet quality and a sustainable energy deficit, we actually need these habits, behaviours and routines to be part of who we are, something that we can do every single day without too much effort, because we only have so much mental energy. And so to wake up on Monday expecting to just change everything about your diet all at once is actually madness. It's like running at a high wall and trying to get to the top of it, taking a massive leap. Now, some days you run at that wall and you smack right into it. Those are the Mondays where you start off really well and then you're eating cheesecake, Coke and ice cream for dinner. Other times you run at the wall and you cling to it. And you're there for like a couple of weeks and are doing really well, and then something happens and you fall off the wall. You might manage to make it to the top of the wall, but it's a very unstable precipice. Life gets busy, up comes a storm, stress happens, and you're tumbling from the wall again. And the problem is that each time you attempt at getting to the top of the wall to achieve diet quality and energy balance, and fail, is that your eating habits go in the opposite extreme. And what happens is we're flicking from one extreme to the other. There's no middle ground. You're either on a diet or you're off the diet. The truth is that healthy eating is a skill. And like any skill, it takes time to learn, develop, and practice. And we need to do this incrementally. And so after 15 years in the industry, I don't ask my clients to run at a wall. So stop doing that, all right? Stop bashing your head against the wall. This is how we get them to get where they want to be. Is I've built them a set of stairs. And so the Healthy Eating Hub has developed a platform that actually helps educate people on key nutrition principles, but more than that is actually apply those principles to a way that suits them, and they slowly and surely get to where they need to go. And because they're doing it with a set of stairs, by the time they get to the top, they're not balancing on a precipice or clinging to the side of the wall trying to keep their habits going. They've actually learned how to apply those nutrition principles to their everyday life. And so the program works by them accessing an online platform. They learn really bite-sized chunks, pun intended, and they follow